Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and I welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, last week all we did was basically side quest stuff. We did all of the heart-to-hearts that we currently had unlocked and that we had access to. And we got ourselves the core crystal to the blade vest, which I think is still inactive. Let's see. Vest's core is, inactive, just like Etienne's core crystal is still inactive. We're gonna bond some blades at the end of this episode, maybe, or once they are activated. We will see how those things go. But yeah, what we're gonna do this week again is we're gonna continue a little bit with the story. And from there on out, however it feels best fitting, we will go... Whoops, we need to go down. I thought we need to go up. Sorry, I went the wrong direction there. I mistakenly thought I was going the right way there. But yeah, depending on how the story goes for us now, we will go ahead and make more side stuff, more blade quests, because I have 2 more lined up that I think I'm 100% clear to do now. I still want to do some main story stuff as well, because I don't want to have 2 weeks just side stuff and not continuing with the story. So last week we had side stuff, now we go back to main, and depending on how things go we might do some side stuff the week after that again. But Dorara, let's talk. Dorara, hear the news. Friends wanting to go to Tantal. Let's go. Actually, ship captain was in the line and go into deep mourning for Lady Fan. Then was nobody left to steer a ship. And so, Dorara gets elected to replace. Dorara never go there before, so we'll have to work hard to make trip success. Dorara not worried though, with Prince of Tantal on board, getting in should be piece of pole and cake.
Say chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey.
Yeah?
You're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. Then bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh,
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times, so he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine. Probably. Besides...
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
Whoa. It's just like a bigger version of Turtus.
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes
makes
sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
Welcome to the frozen winterland of Tantal. I really don't remember the moment you arrived here like that. That is something I really forgot. Well, you can't remember everything. I don't think there was anything on the ship itself, but just in case. And I thought for a moment I was gonna fall through that little gap there. I mean, would have made sense, but still. I wouldn't have appreciated that. But yeah, nothing on the boat. Just wanted to make sure you know the game can be a little bit... sneaky? Sneaky is the word I'm looking for. Sneaky like that. But I don't think there's any treasure trove around here, so we can just move on out. As you can see, we have quite a big way in front of us to... not partake, to make. But yeah, there's also another heart-to-heart on our way, which we're gonna of course pick up. But yeah, there's a long way for us now to go, and all the beautiful snow and cold weather that we have. I'm not a fan of it, because it's getting cold here during the weekend again. And I've frankly had enough of the cold. The level 39 was still a good bit above you, so don't need to worry about you too much. Still a little bit frustrating that we got that fast. Also, did one of my characters, let me just quickly take a look through all of that. Yep, you got something. See? I thought so. Also should deal with all of your stuff. What we also haven't done in a good bit is deal with all of our, what's them called? Skill points and such, so probably should do that at some point as well. Maybe later. Maybe with the next episode or so. Or at the end of the episode.
Hey, Nia? Do you... mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady. If you desire warmth, why not take some from me? Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim?
What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human.
You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other Titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's... cold-blooded?
Call it what you like.
Well, it's cold-blooded, but it also would make sense since Genbu has a little bit the bodily structure of a turtle, and I think turtles are also cold-blooded since most reptiles are, as far as I'm aware. I could be completely wrong about that, so instead of taking everything I say at face value, how about looking it up and see if what I say is correct, because I don't have the time to do that during recordings. But yeah, always make sure. Let's take a quick look. There is something that we could see if we walked down there. But do we care about that right now? I don't think so. I mean, we could do so, maybe we will later on, but for the time being I don't think it's really important for us to go down there. I really like how the creatures look in this place. They have something cozy to them, like all white with the black and grey specks and all. And just really enjoy the design that they have. I mean, look at it! I mean, it looks threatening if you look at its face. Sorry. But it also looks kind of cute. I don't know why. I enjoy them for how they look. We could also go up there, but yet again, there is no real reason for us to go up there at the moment. We just want to make our way towards the next quest point, and also wherever that heart to heart is. It's somewhere around here, pretty sure. Just don't want to miss it out. Yeah, it's above there, somewhere around here. I think down there actually would be a good spot to look. Yes! So that's what we want to have, heart to heart. Right over here.
Hey, Pandoria. Zeke's a rather unlucky guy, is he not? Isn't it difficult being his partner?
Oh yes, that prince of mine. He's unlucky like you wouldn't believe. If there was an all-rest unluckiness championship, he'd win every time.
From the incidents I've witnessed alone, he's already been chased by rolling rocks, fallen off cliffs. He even fell into the Cloud Sea once, as I recall.
You ain't seen the half of it. When he's walking in the harbor, he's always getting bitten or smacked around the face by the Titan ships. Oh, this one time, he got caught in a blizzard, took shelter in a cave, and wound up surrounded by 100 Ignas. I could keep going for hours.
Well, I don't quite know how to react. Frankly, I'm impressed you're both still alive.
Yes, congratulations on surviving. Or should I say, my condolences.
Too far, Bridget. Too far. Still, I gotta admit, keeping an eye on my prince is a full-time job. You should try it yourself sometime. He drives me crazy.
But you love him all the same, yes?
Love? Where the hell you'd pull that one out of?
Ah, yes, I see. You pretend to dislike him, while secretly harboring feelings.
Maybe it's time you should be more honest with yourself.
Oh, for the... You've got to be kidding me. You couldn't be more wrong.
There's no need to be shy, my dear. As a fellow Blade, I'll be happy to keep this just between us.
Quite so. We will keep your little secret from your beloved prince until such time as you see fit.
I'm trying to tell you. It's not like that.
Oh, you're so cute when you get embarrassed.
I quite agree.
Hey! Stop that! Don't you give me that knowing smile! Curse you, my prince, and your unlucky nature.
Ah, the pure Seekinator. But that gives me at least the key affinity that I was looking for. So go over here and boom! Make it better to strengthen up Pandoria. Because that's what we're after here after all. Making our blades as strong as they can be. That's why we also have to do some blade quests. Also, I think if I go in there I should switch something around for Seek.
Smells fresh.
And that is for a reason, because if we go in there, there might be something that triggers because of Dahlia. So even though I really like Dahlia, I need to switch it out with I really forgot her name, but I need to do that again because Dahlia has a quest in this area and it will trigger, I think, once we get to the center. And I don't want to have them randomly trigger when I'm not ready for everything. And for Dahlia's quest, I know that I'm not ready. There's stuff that I'm not prepared for, so I'm not gonna trigger that. But in case you're looking for it, you now know where to find it. But yeah, I'm not gonna trigger it. So let's go inside if we can.
Oh my. This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese.
As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you.
It's not that simple, though. Huh? You'll see.
We'll see, no problem. Let's go inside and have a first look at the capital of Tantal. I wanted to make this more dramatic than it is because we won't have anything big happen until we reach the edge there. So let's go down there so that we can have a big reveal of the capital around the corner.
Whoa, that's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market?
Tantal is so cold. There's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
Survival in here must be rather tough. But we got passed by places that we wanna see. We've got a bunch of new merc missions, so that's gonna be here. What I wanna have is some new core chips for my blades, if we can find some. So she is an attacker, but she is actually with a tank, so I wanna have her in a block state, so that's not good. They have a lot of good attack stuff here. That actually boosts both of them, but that sounds the adamant edge. That sounds like something I wanna have here. Boom! No special effects, but still a good blade now. And make you strong as well. Sounds also like a good buy for you. Adamant lance for you. Let's see. Is that the best we can have for everyone? That also makes your critical attack stronger. Again, with my attackers, critical attack is what I wanna have. Then you are Omnia, so I actually wanna have block on you, so that you don't go down too quickly. Doesn't help me with you. Pyra actually gets something out of that, so let's do that. Only 1%, but it still makes the blade stronger. And you get something out of that, so let's do that as well. Sami helps us a good bit. Rock also gets a boost out of that. Gets actually a rather good boost out of that. Adamant Scythe. And then Poppy needs block. Yeah, that's all I can do here for the moment. As you can see, we don't have the stars necessary to do much here in Tantal. So off screen, I'm gonna do a lot of work to get Tantal to a higher stage as well. Like buying all of their food and stuff. But yeah, that's for later. Let's... can I do something with that over there? There's also something in here that I really wanna show to you. Okay, I should have the leaping as well. Let's see what that will bring us to. I don't remember everything. I've done a lot in this game, but I haven't done everything. I played through it, but I did not 100% it, so yes, things for sure that I don't remember. There's a cracked wall. Do I have the strength? I mean, I have the strength, I don't have the earth mastery. Well, nothing I can do with that, so... Well, maybe I could, but I don't want to switch my blades around just to see what that does for me right now, so let's just jump down here. Break my ankles. And there's something else that I want to show that's also, I think, right down there. But we're gonna do that later. Let's continue on with the story for the moment. I really need to figure out where I need to go before I just wander somewhere. Okay, I think I'm actually right by the place. Yeah, I think I need to go exactly in here. I was going right past it.
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see you. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moos'll fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
Could it be?
Are you all right?
Yes. Tora?
But why? It true. I'll be able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
Good, we have a plan. I don't know what that plan is ourselves, but we have a plan.
The Aegis, I presume.
Huh?
Guards! My lady!
Mehmet, what the hell is going on? Charlotte?
No idea! Stop this at once! Dad!
Rex!
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Stop this madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
The ether energy!
My lady!
Please do not resist. My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
I am quite aware, and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
Why? Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't change the subject.
What if I told you I act for justice?
What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Ulrest.
Say what now?
Follow me.
This is
the legacy of our royal line.
You can't be serious! Why? Father, why?
Doing this for Ulrich.